work that some of you guys might do. This is the way that I like to do it a lot of the time, which is from your browser or the internet. A lot of the times I have things saved on there. Now, one of the obviously the browsers that we use are Google Chrome, and that's what we recommend is Google. It's very easy to use, and we like it a lot. So what I'm going to show you is how I like to make it uh, cater to me. So this is a cool little article about new Microsoft updates. Let's say that I want to save this and keep it for later because I think it could be really helpful in the future, or I want to show this to my team, something like that. I go over here to this star and can bookmark this tab. When you bookmark it, you can name it anything you want. So I'll just say like helpful article. And then you can choose if you want to put it on a folder or just put it on your bookmark. I'll just put it right there. But if you can see, when you click on a new tab, here's all of mine that I already have. I have a bunch of bookmarks. I like bookmarks. Just because you can click on them. You can click on them and they send you right to where you want to go. And you can also have them pull up as soon as you pull up Google Chrome, which is really helpful. So it's a simple thing to do, but I highly recommend doing it with all of the things that you use on a daily basis on your browser, just because it makes you more efficient and it also gets you to where you need to go even faster.
Yeah,
Do
and
you
let
have
me just
anything to
add
add?
too that
Yeah.
if you sign in to Google, like you create a Google account,
Yeah.
and then you log into your browser, two things happen.
Hmm.
As you start to save your favorites and those types of things, like even these plugins that Kaylee has up here, it will save and know that you have them installed, and it will give you the option that if you sit at another computer and you have yourself Chrome logged in,
Yeah.
any updates that you do to your favorites and stuff will follow you
That's
based on your
so cool.
login, which is
Yeah.
nice. The downside about that is they now know what you're doing based
Yeah.
on who you are. So it's easier for them to track you. Not that I'm
Right.
trying to scare anybody, but I'm just the reality is
Yeah.
now they know you and they know who you are as
Hmm.
you're doing your specific surfing. Not,
Hmm.
what computer, or they actually get to have a lot more information about you because of
Hmm.
that.
Hmm.
Double-edged
Yeah.
sword.
Yeah, for sure. Now, I haven't run into any problems, but I also make sure that my Gmail, my Google account is very secure as well, which helps that, as well as using things like Passportal and stuff to keep my passwords in check. But that is just a simple way to do that. Another thing that you can do is you can pin by just right-clicking this top little um, I guess you could call it like a marker, but the top part, you can also go to any of these others that I have and right click and click pin, and
Mm.
that'll pin it as well, which is pretty cool. Very helpful.
Um,
Either way you'd want to do it.
try this. Grab that tab and drag it
Yes.
all the way to the right.
Oh, yes.
You can
And
move your tabs.
move it to its own individual screen,
Yeah.
or you can also move it to another part of what you have right now. Move the sections
That's
over.
really helpful. So, like, maybe there's an article that you're wanting to kinda compare between the 2, so you, like, drag them
Yes,
next to each
great
other, and
point.
you're just boop, 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 and
Yes.
that's
And you can we've talked about this before. With Microsoft, you can do that split screen,
oh, yeah.
where you can move one to one side, one to the other and
Can
compare
you
as
can
well.
you demo that? I think that's a really good one.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think it'll show like the full action of me doing it, but let me see how much it'll do for us. Okay, let me share the full screen. So if I drag this out and put it to the side, and then I click that I want to put this one to the side. Here's me comparing.
yes. So, yeah, so then you can compare. So what she
I do this
basically
all the
did
time.
yeah. So what she basically did is just grab that tab and just, like,
Dragged it
basically
all the way to the side.
teared it off of it and then put it to the side of the screen.
Yeah.
You cover it to the screen, and then you see this little, it looks like almost like transparent like radar thing, kind of go whoop.
Yeah,
It
you can
does
see it pop
this.
up.
It says,
Mhm,
"Hey, I see that you're trying to pin it to the right section." And as soon as you
mhm.
let go, it says, "What other thing would you like to pin on the other side?" And you just pick the other article, and then you can compare between the two. Super helpful.
Yes, that's really, really helpful. And I'm sure a lot of you guys run into this during the day, but I know that I'm reading emails a lot of the time, and then I have to do something or look up something that has to do with that email. And to do this with your emails, to have it up on the side and then, do the task that it's saying to do and always have that reference up, so helpful for me. So I would highly recommend doing that.
Yep.
So that's just a little tip for you guys about how you can make your browser a little bit more catered to you.